bellezza impiora, e là fuggevol, fuggevol, ora si nebria voluta.
Libianne dolci fremiti che suscita l'amore, poiché quell'occhio al cuore onnipotente va. Liviano, amore, amore, fra i colici più caldi baci avrà.
Bianca, Daniel, benvenuti al vostro matrimonio. Welcome to your wedding. When you first came to Lake Como 3 years ago, you did a private boat tour, and when you were around this venue, your boat driver told you something about this villa that I totally agree. This is definitely the most beautiful wedding venue. It's very famous. So you looked into each other's eyes and you immediately understood that this would be the place where you were going to get married. A year later, you got engaged. And today we are here in this amazing Villa Balvianello that you make even more precious with your beaming feelings. And I really hope from the bottom of my heart that you will treasure this memory for the rest of your life.
Remember how much I love you and how much you love me. Really think about how crazy in love we are. See, I really do love you so much that if you told me you wanted to do this again, I would say let's get a bigger room this time. This day is for you and for our love. Do I have to read this all out loud? Every moment and every aspect is for you and you deserve it all. I am so lucky to have you, so lucky to have poked you. And then especially lucky to have you meet me down the aisle, choosing me as your husband. It makes me realize how great you are, how strong you are, and that I am blessed and grateful for you. I'm so happy. How much more happy could I be? I don't know.
What is that?
Stop.
What is that, my baby?
Watching you grow and evolve into this caring and compassionate woman, I'm so honored to call you my friend. You put thought, effort, and dedication into everything that you do, and I know that you'll approach your new role as a wife and a partner in the same way. It's so rare that you connect with someone and continue to foster that friendship from such a young age, when you think you know everything there is to know in the world, and suddenly you're an adult. And you look back on that friendship and you realize that you've been there for each other through every special moment, every downfall, every heartbreak, and every fall in love. Love is a force more impressive than any other because it is invisible. It cannot be seen, but it can transform you in a moment and offer you more joy than any material possession ever could. Bianca and Daniel, may your love be modern enough to survive the times, and timeless enough to survive forever. Congratulations, I love you both. Cheers.
Outfit. Nice socks.
Beautiful view. Look at everybody looks so gorgeous. Find the hole. You can find that hole quick.
First of all, I want to thank everyone for making a massive and expensive trip down to Lake Como. I know that it takes a lot of time and effort, not only to take time off and spend it here with our kids and our family and friends, but to make the effort and come down here is truly, truly valued and appreciated. So thank you very, very much on behalf of everyone. Daniel's an incredible human being, and I have had the opportunity to spend over 2 years 24/7 at my house with the two of them. In fact, I hardly ever came home because I knew they were always there. So every day after work, I made plans to go out because they truly did take over my house. But I would sit there and watch the two of them, and it was quite unique to see how they interacted. I looked at them and I said, "You're the same person." They would look at each other and give each other a high five. It was hilarious, and I thought, wow, they are just really, really, really meant to be together. So I could not have chosen it. I know all my friends continuously ask me, do you like your soon-to-be son-in-law? What do you think of him? And I say that from day one, and I'll say it today, that I would not have chosen a better guy for my daughter. I am very blessed. We are blessed to have Daniel in our life, in my daughter's life. He is a genuine, kind individual. He's one of my closest friends, and he makes my daughter very, very happy. So thank you for that, Daniel.
An ancient Italian poet, Leopardi, wrote a beautiful poem, Saturday Night in the Village, that all we Italian students have to study, that says: La donzelletta vien dalla campagna, in sul calar del sole, col suo fascio dell'erba. Basically it says, the girl comes from the fields at sunset, carrying her sheaf of grass. In her fingers, a bunch of violets and roses. She's ready, as before, to wreath her hair and bodies for tomorrow's holiday. The meaning that Leopardi wanted to give to this poem is that more you wait for something, and more you'll be happy. And I can only guess how much you could be happy today that your course is ready.
The red rose whispers of passion, and the white rose breathes of love. Oh, the red rose is a falcon, and the white rose is a dove. But I send you a white rosebud, with a flush on its petal tips, For the love that is purest and sweetest has a kiss of desire on the lips. The white rose has thorns just like any other, but its innocence and purity isn't matched by any other. The color is fair and clear as can be, just like the day you said, "Marry me."
I wish I could grasp a moment and make the clock stand still, so I could let my heart catch up, but I know I never will. All the worries of being a parent, and there were many, most of the battles won, but no one ever warned me about the day the job is done. Yet there is another side where my heart is not so sad. When I look into my daughter's eyes, I feel joyful and glad. For I know that I was privileged when this child was lent to me, to love and care for and nurture so she would grow to be this lovely, bright young woman, today a beautiful bride.
Bianca, with this ring and on this transcending day, I am honored to make the biggest and most important promise of my life. As our lives evolve, so will the depth of our vows. I vow to be the best father, Baji, and our future children. I vow to always enjoy your food and never complain. I vow always to make time for vacation and maybe even retiring on a beach in Italy. I vow to always love you unconditionally every day, from morning till night, from now to the end of time. I vow to always listen to you and learn from you, because you are the one that will always have my back and always know what's best for me. Living through these changes together are what will make us stronger and is what makes life living for. Thus, my greatest vow is my life to you, something which always changes, but also something that will always remain yours.
Daniel, today my heart is yours. I ask that you treasure it for all our years to come, and in return, I ask you to give me your heart, to admire and keep safe with love. You're so patient with me. You make me feel heard and understood, even when it's undeserved. I want to take this moment to remind you that I hear you too, and that I completely understand you, that I love you every single day. I'll always want your attention, welcome your laughter, and strive to make you as happy as you are right now. I tell you this all the time, but if I had dreamt up a man to make him a reality, he still wouldn't be as good as you are.
As you leave this place today, and in the coming days and years, may you both look back upon this day with its optimism, smiles, and promise for the future, and be encouraged and resolved to keep alive the wonderful love that you treasure today. Let nothing come between you, and remember to treat each other as the most important person in your life. It's now with great honor and pleasure that I pronounce you husband and wife. Daniel, you may kiss the bride.
Daniel, I love you so much. It's crazy. Daniel and I met in 2013. We talked for so long. I literally just thought this guy didn't even exist. I thought I was being catfished or something because he just existed through my phone. But then we finally met, and I don't know, for me it was like love at first sight. I was completely infatuated. Daniel came around a little later,
Yeah, like on our first date, I was so impressed with him, the way he dressed and spoke and just everything about you. I was like, okay, who is this guy? This is crazy. So I was actually intimidated, which is not common for me, but everyone knows he's one of a kind. Just, he's not the kind of man that needs to be he's just naturally the center of attention. Everybody loves him. Everyone gravitates towards him. And I'm forever gravitating around you because I love you so much. Let's all raise a glass. I know I'm the bride, but let's toast to the groom because you're my shining star. Love you.
The one thing this has made me realize, I've been spending time by the pool and looking, is Bianca was truly my best friend. I mean, Maria was always there with me, but Bianca, since I've had a very close relationship with her. Like, I know I'm her dad, but there was always something special. And I just want to say, Dan, she's all I have. Please take care of her. Okay? I love everybody here. Thanks for coming.
She was just always so involved in me, so wanting to make me happy, to do what I wanted to do, to make whatever we were doing great, fun, and being happy. And to me, that's life, that's love. And that's why I could never let you go, could never leave you. Or she would keep coming back for me. So really, in my vows, I said I wanted to give you my life, and I really am, because everything I do is for you. Work, friendship, staying up late, watching Friends every single day for 4 years. That's all for you. So, like she did to me, she deserves the same respect, if not more. Let's all stand and give Bianca a toast. This one is for Bianca. Cheers, my love. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Cheers. Salute.